Antarctica is the highest, coldest, and driest continent on Earth. The environment of the continent is so inhospitable that it is not possible for any human to live here permanently. In this episode, we will know about the southernmost uninhabited continent of the world, Antarctica. The 7 continents came together in the form of the supercontinent Gondwana about 50 million years ago. Due to the movement of the Earth's subsurface plates, the continents are separated periodically. The world's 5th largest continent, located at the South Pole, has an area of 1.4 million square kilometers. 98% of the continent is covered in ice. The minimum thickness of this ice sheet is about 1 kilometer. 90% of the world's water and 70% of fresh water is stored in Antarctica. Although there are about 200 countries under all the continents of the world, but there is no country in the Antarctic continent. The main reason for this is that there is no permanent human settlement here. British sailor Captain James Cook was the first to pass by Antarctica in 1773. In 1823, Russians and an American sailor first set foot in Antarctica. Before the discovery of mineral oil, humans depended on whale and seal oil. People first came to Antarctica in the early 19th century to collect seal and whale oil. This continent basically has 2 seasons, winter and summer. It really is night and day difference in Antarctica during this season. The sun never fully sets during the Antarctic summer. At this time, the sun moves around the horizon line. And in winter, the sun does not rise here for 4 consecutive months. When the moon rises in this long night sky in Antarctica, it can be seen for a week straight. Generally, the temperature here in winter is -80 to -90 degrees Celsius. And its temperature in summer season is 5 to 15 degrees Celsius. Every summer, an average of about 4,000 scientists come to Antarctica for research. And in winter only about 1,000 scientists stayed in this extreme weather. Some other professional people like drivers, cooks, mechanics also come here for a limited time to sustain the society of scientists coming from different countries. Along the middle of Antarctica, the Transantarctic mountain range divides the continent into eastern and western parts. Its eastern side has more winters than its western side. Due to global warming, our planet's glaciers are melting faster than expected. If the West Antarctic ice sheet continues to melt like this, cities like London, New York, Mumbai, Guangzhou and Osaka will be submerged underwater in the future. In 1908, the colonial power Britain claimed ownership of Antarctica due to its lack of permanent residents. Britain followed France in 1924, Norway in 1929, Australia in 1939, and Argentina in 1943. Later in 1959, the Antarctic Treaty was signed between 12 countries. According to the agreement, no country can claim ownership of this land. The treaty prohibits military activities and mining of minerals in Antarctica. So far, 45 countries have signed the Antarctic Treaty. NASA uses the continent of Antarctica to train for the kind of environment humans will face on Mars. If you want to see such videos regularly, please subscribe to our channel.